Hi, Pinkwilla. Welcome to my house. Do y'all want to come in? Okay, just come in. All right, so I'm very excited to show you my house, which is not the house I grew up in, but I like to call this home because I always say that we 4G children, we do not have a house because we've always grown up in different cities, shifting houses every 1 to 2 years. So we don't really have one house that we can particularly say that this is where we spent all our childhood. But this is my parents' retirement home, and it has every memory of mine as a child. You can see a lot of me growing up in this house. So I'm very excited to show you what's there. We're going to start with this wall, which is basically more like an introduction to my father, who served in the Indian Navy. So as you can see, this is a memento that he was presented on retirement. They generally come according to your rank in shapes and sizes. This is a silver salver, again, which he got from the Chief of Naval Staff at his retirement. And this is something which is a glimpse of his, as you can see, 35 glorious years of service to the nation. It is marked on the basis of every time he got promoted to the next rank. And as you can see, these stripes kind of depict which rank he got promoted to. That was the last rank that he retired at. So yeah, so this kind of gives you a slight idea of whose house you're coming to. You're actually going to meet my mom and dad much later in the day. But for now, we're going to enter my dad's study. Come with me. So this, as you can see, is his study room where he has all the books that he keeps reading. And this he considers very sacred at this point because he's taken a lot into sketching and into artwork. Some of his artwork is actually on display right now. As you can see, there's a lot of submarine, ship, mountains that you can see because he loves to sketch that. I still don't know the reason behind it, but that's what he loves to do. Oh yes, and then there is right here, this, as you can see, is a little model of a Scorpion submarine. He was a submarine architect in the Navy, so which is why he's kept like a tiny little miniature. He was also involved in the making of this submarine. We're going to go ahead and get into the living room, which is basically where we welcome all our people. This is a cozy little space. The decor is entirely done by my mum, who also happens to be an artist herself. So as you can see, this painting is actually made, it's painted by my mother. Mum paints and dad sketches, and for some reason I didn't get any of that talent. But yeah, so this is our cozy little living space. Right here is this piano that you can see, this giant piano. I did get a lecture about how there are different kinds of pianos. There's a grand piano and then there's a tall piano. This is, I think, the latter one. What I find really special about this is this actually came from Russia during the time when my father was posted over there. And this is from a place called Riga, as you can see written over here. Riga, I think, was a part of Russia a long time ago. This wood, apparently, what I know of is that it's not really got any screws, or it's not really like nailed together. That's what makes it special. We've recently got it tuned, so don't look at this because I think somebody at home is taking piano lessons. None of us know how to play the piano. It's really late in life that we realize somebody really needs to sit over here and learn how to play it. So that's happening. That's in the process right now. So that's that. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go to the dining space, which is, as you can see, this is our little dining space. You can ignore that food. That's not meant for anybody. Uh, but I think the one special thing that I want to show you all here is, I think I'm going to start from this space. This is this is the place where all our glasses are kept. And this section, specially, this section I know defines my childhood because all of these glasses that you see are actually present over here before I was even born, which is why there are just a very few bunch of them that are left. I mean, I personally remember breaking two of these when I was a child and getting beaten up, and a couple of more. And I still remember we were really banned from having any kind of soft drinks when we were children. So this is the quantity that we used to get. I still remember this being our Coke, Pepsi, Fanta, Mirinda glass, because this is how much we were allowed, not more than that. So these glasses are very deep into my memory. There are just three of them left. I'm sure my sister and I have broken a couple of them. But why this section is very special is because all of this belongs from before I was born. So yeah, that's why I'm looking at it with so much love. Not just this, funnily enough, you know how when you have siblings fighting for, oh, who's going to take what and what belongs to who. So there is something very silly that my sister and I fight for. It is this particular set of crockery that my father got when he was coming back from Russia. And for some reason, my sister and I are very obsessed with it. So in fact, there are lots of times when we keep telling each other, who's going to get to keep this? I'm going to show you that. It is basically this set. This is a really old set. I think it goes back to 1990. Kudos to my mom for still keeping it so well. But this is something, given a chance, I'm going to steal from this house. Like if you asked me what is that one thing you want to steal from your own house, I would say this. Yeah, we both have our eyes on this. So this is something very special. Again, grown up seeing the same set of plates. So now going forward, yeah, you can get a glimpse of these guys. By the way, this is there also in my Mumbai house. This exact same image. Of course, I have a smaller size of it. We very famously internally call it the Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum painting, because this is where you would imagine two estranged siblings to come and meet. So that's something that my sister and I have come up with. Coming here, the living room, back to where we were, I feel like the living room, one of the reasons why we've kept it so cozy is because the maximum amount of family time I feel is always spent over here. The maximum amount of time when you have conversations, when you know there's a whole reunion, when the entire family, we're a family of 7 now, when everybody's here together, this is where I have my niece and nephew jumping, we're throwing pillows at each other. And for some reason, we have an obsession in the family with wing chairs. So I have one in my house, and there are two over here because for some reason it looks like that's where the parents belong. Like the kids can be like lounging everywhere else, but the mother and the father have to be kind of seated over there. It just gives power, or it just like kind of looks aesthetic in my head. But my sister and I have tried to maintain it that way. Coming back to this painting, by the way, you're going to see ample amount of boats, submarines, sea, water, basically artwork related ships. You're going to see artwork related to all of that all over my house. I think it's also the feel of, yes, we did serve the Indian Navy. I think it comes from there, but you can see a little bit of the Indian flag, which is also there on the boat. So yeah, that's by my mom. We're going to go to this room, which is technically my bedroom. Though I always claim I don't really have a bedroom in this house because I often come here for a very short time and live like a guest and go. But this is supposed to be my room over here. And my mom has done a very sweet thing by trying to give it a feel of being my room by placing all the awards that I have won so far right over here. All the awards that I have won since the time I started my career are all in this shelf right here. And the more I look at them, I feel like they just do more justice here because the emotion that I have when I look at these awards, it's probably not as much as how my parents feel when they look at it. They look at it with a lot of pride. So yeah, I feel like they're doing justice kept right here. So yeah, so this is supposed to be my little space when I come here. This is where I sleep. This is where I stay. Now we're going straight to my mom and dad's room, which is like the big room out here. This, by the way, is a sketch of both of them when they actually saw each other for the first time. You know that Rishta Jaane Wali photo? This is literally that photo. Dad got it sketched out and he's got them framed. I often look at it and go like, there's so much innocence out here. This is a very emotional frame for me. Coming in, this is where my mom and dad stay. This is their bedroom. There is another version of the Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum photo right here because the uniform is different and that, I mean, the like 7 different uniforms. So he tried to basically do a photo in every uniform of his. So yeah, so this is another version of that. This is where generally all of us sit and watch TV together. So whenever like my sister's down, her family is a family of 4. So it's always a bunch of, we are like 7 of us. So it gets crowded. But this is where everybody basically kind of gets into the bed. The sofas are pushed over here. And that's where we have our movie nights, the classic movie nights. Now I'm going to take you to my most favorite part of the house. This part actually didn't exist in this house before. This was created for me because I came here during the lockdown and lived here for 3 months, and that was the longest time I spent living in this house. I've never stayed here for this long. And just so that I am at peace in my head, we had to kind of do this in this house so that I don't want to run away from here. So I'm going to take you right there. Come have a look. So this is my most favorite part. If we go to our right hand side, you're going to see a cross trainer right here. You're going to see a cycle right here. You're going to see a very, very little mini gym, which is possibly everything that you need to keep your fitness routine going. So at the time when gyms were shut and life had just kind of shut down because it was peak lockdown in 2020, I actually managed to get quite a few things out here, create this space because I realized that I needed this for my peace of mind. It makes me so happy is because I did this and now I see my folks also use it. So I'm just like, this was a wise decision. I'm going to go to that side. My folks are also sitting over here. Okay. This is basically our like our lounging space, mama and papa. That's my mom and that's my dad. You can say hi.
Hi.
Hi. That's Pinkwilla. So this is basically our lounging space. We often do our morning tea. We often do our evening tea over here. We kind of, my dad spends time reading his books in his morning newspaper in this spot. As you can see, the view is very peaceful. It's nice to just exist. It's nice to just sit and also often chit chat in this space. That's what we're doing. What are we looking at, by the way?
Your holy picture.
Okay, that's not a very, very aesthetic picture, but I can show this to you. That's me and my sister right after playing Holi. That's how we look. You know, it's so surprising.
And इसके बाद मैंने आपको घर में आने नहीं दिया था.
Yeah, we were chucked out of the house because we were really wet and we were like all dirty with colors. Back in the day, when we went to play Holi, the idea used to always be कि घर के सबसे गंदे कपड़े पहनो क्योंकि आप होली खेलने जा रहे हो. And now it's just like you have to look really nice and aesthetic even when you're going to play Holi, which is a bizarre trend that I find, but such is life. What else are we looking at?
ये जब हम लोग रोज गार्डन गए थे.
Rock Garden,
रॉक गार्डन.
Chandigarh.
चंडीगढ़. या.
I think I should have the maximum number of cake cutting photos over here.
In fact, this is the one which when we went to NDA.
The National Defense Academy.
Yes.
Next also. is
First
there.
time. First time.
Yeah. Okay, I was a real tomboy. You know how those little tapori boys are who don't wear the cap straight? They wear it aisa ulta karke. I had a huge fascination of wearing the cap like that. I used to put the peak of the cap piche and I would keep the back of the cap aage. I don't know what was that fascination. I also had a boy cut which made me basically look like an absolute tomboy. That's how I looked. I don't know what was the... I think, Papa, you used to take me to your barber, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, shit, I'm so embarrassed to say this on camera. Yeah, I actually went with my father to his barber for a haircut, which was not even a barber, it was a legit Nike dukan. And that's where I used to get this haircut. I can't even call it mushroom hair. This is legit boy hair.
नेवल एरिया में वही एक नाइक.
Yeah, he used to cut it for all the officers and like the crew cut guy. He used to cut my hair and that's why I look like this. Yeah, that's the first time we saw a tank in our lives.
And there is that pilgrimage we made to the place where the Gita Upadesh was given by.
I don't want to show this because we look very pissed off.
So
I think is it every Indian family thing that when you went for holidays, nobody ever smiled in pictures? Like just look at this photo. For some reason, none of us are smiling. Like we just look annoyed. Like why are we on this holiday? What is this?
ये हर फोटो खराब करनी होती थी आपको.
Yeah, so before photo bombing was a trend, I had a habit of doing really weird things in photos. a lot of our photos will have that, and every time, क्योंकि उस ज़माने में the camera used to have like a reel situation, तो एक बार photo खिंच गई, so it's gonna be in the reel. So I used to be told कि reel खराब कर दी because हर photo में कुछ ना कुछ अजीब हरकतें करनी है. This is what I used to be told. So yeah, so if you can see, it's my sister's birthday and my mom is feeding her cake, but I have decided to come in the middle of that.
And these are some of the photographs.
Again, right there, photo bombing. 1 second. Yeah. My mom is feeding my dad cake and I've decided to photobomb right there. It's called the art of photobombing. Okay, so this birthday cake, if you see, this is a bunny shaped cake. I have to tell you a tiny story about this. When we were kids, my dad was posted in Bombay, in Mumbai, and there was a bake shop called Monjani's, which was in our defense area. Monjani's is very famous. Everybody knows about Monjani's, but Monjani's is a lot of my childhood because every child's birthday cake came from Monjani's. Every child in the society, every Fauji child must have had a Monjani's birthday cake at some point of time. Now the thing was, Monjani's used to do only two kinds of cake. They either did this bunny shaped cake that you can see right here, or they did a regular circle cake or a square cake. There was no other kind of cake that happened. So I actually would have possibly had this bunny cake for 2 or 3 birthdays. I would have seen it at multiple people's houses where we've also cut the same cake. Like, it was a tradition. I feel like anybody who grew up as a Fauji kid in Bombay would have had the bunny cake at some point of time. Which is why I'm telling you, because I just saw this and I remembered like the years made of sugar. I still have the taste in my mouth, not very appetizing, but yeah, it just suddenly got the whole memory fresh in my head, how this was such an important part of all of us growing up, having a bunny cake that we cut from Monjani's.
And this is one of the longest separation when I was doing my higher command course.
Which is this one?
Oh, that 2004-5 I went for higher command.
These look like very Top Gun, Tom Cruise photos.
So these we were traveling.
Let me see. Is that Siachen?
Then we went to Siachen also. This is Leh Ladakh.
Yeah, that's my dad in his Tom Cruise look. Does that pass as Tom? No, you're not looking like Tom Cruise. Sorry, Papa.
This is at the Leh airport.
This is at the Leh airport. But yeah, very cool.
This is traveling in that aircraft.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. You should insert some fighter song or something.
Yeah.
What's this?
Naval Dockyard.
So another thing is that while Dad was posted in Mumbai, I was really small that time, but we had a set of places where everybody used to go. So if basically we had relatives or any friends who came to visit Mumbai for the first time, तो कुछ 5-6 फिक्स जगहें थी कि अभी गेस्ट आए हैं तो उनको यहाँ लेके जाएंगे. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, गेटवे ऑफ इंडिया 1 spot, मरीन ड्राइव spot number 2, Chowpatty spot number 3, Juhu Beach spot number 4. If there were kids, we did Essel World I think twice. Hanging Garden, that shoe place where we would go on top. And then, of course, there were some things which were unique for the Navy that we had to show the civilians. So we would make them do a ship visit. I think once or twice we did a submarine visit as well, if I clearly remember. And then Dad used to take them to Naval Dockyard, where we would also specially get like a visit into his cabin where there used to be a Xerox machine and we used to take printouts of our hands because that was very cool. So basically, these are photos of, this is INS Virat? Vikrant. Are you sure it's Vikrant? It's not Virat.
Vikrant.
Most of them have just birthday. Oh my God! This is exactly what I was saying. One more bunny cake. This is literally what I said. This is what my 9th birthday and another bunny cake. Oh dear God. Yeah. So yeah, bunny cakes was pretty much a huge part of my childhood, and I'm wearing a very strange choice of outfit over here. I am dressed in a green lehenga. I don't know why I decided to wear a lehenga on my birthday while everybody else was in like fancy frocks. But this green lehenga was actually inspired by DDLJ. If you see what Kajol has worn in Mehndi Laga Ke Rakhna, that's exactly where this tone of green and this exact lehenga came from.
These are
Is that a Rishta photo?
that side. So this photo was clicked, I don't remember. I think 1984 or
84.
83, 84,
Which year did you
84.
get married?
85.
85, okay.
So this must be 83,
84.
84.
Okay.
I was
And what rank were you that time?
clicked in uniform.
Lieutenant.
You were sub-lieutenant.
No, I was lieutenant.
You were lieutenant. He's saying lieutenant.
हाँ, Lieutenant. दो.
Yeah, so you were Lieutenant Anil Kumar. Why did your name tag have Hindi that time?
Yeah.
Why did our name tag have Hindi that time? Or it's all
Hindi.
yeah.
I think they must be in between some direction to have it
Oh,
late.
like that, right?
But later it became bilingual and
Right.
thing.
So the idea of this photo was what? To get accepted by a person,
That's right.
for somebody to fall in love with you.
Yes.
And you fell for this.
Yes.
Questionable choices, guys. But sweet. I think that's a very powerful photo, though. It's a very powerful photo.
Because I was told that it is for selection. So I went to one of the best photo shop in Delhi that time.
Show me, what is this Photoshop?
I think it is still there.
Delhi Photo Company, 78
It was a very famous shop that time in Connaught Place.
20 by 3, 4 pieces. You got 4 pieces of this done. Yeah. Oh, wait, listen, guys, the date I think is there. 84, you said, no? Yeah, so the date is there, 16/11/84. That's your birthday. 16/11/84 is your birthday.
Yes.
So on your birthday, basically, you got this clicked. What are the odds? That's why you got selected. No wonder. Nice, nice. Good stuff. So this was my home away from home. I mean, I've not grown up in this city or I've not grown up in this house. But then every time for me, Delhi means this house. Delhi means coming over here, and basically I get to live my childhood because my parents have very, very sweetly kept so many things that I've grown up around alive in this place. So which is why I feel at home over here. And it was so lovely to have you with me, Pinkwilla, to have you see parts of me that are still kept alive all this while. So thank you for coming, and I hope to see you all soon.